What's up guys, this is Rok from Slovenia for e-Spurs TV and this is your preview for the game against Manchester United on the weekend. Yeah, title race is over now if it wasn't already before the game against West Ham, but it doesn't matter how many people will say we didn't bottle it, we didn't have anything to bottle. We were the ones challenging the eventual champions for the second season in a row. A game against Manchester United on the weekend will be important for a bunch of reasons. Number one is that with a point or with 3 points in best case scenario, we will guarantee us second place, which would mean we will finish the highest ever in the Premier League, which would be a nice addition to the second reason why this game is important. It's our last ever game at the White Hart Lane. This is gonna be so emotional, so many important names will be present in the stands, and I really hope we can close this chapter of our precious football club with a win so we can wave it goodbye in style. We are now going different way, and I think the time to say goodbye to White Hart Lane couldn't have been better. We are now on a path to become the European giants. We are now the club that can challenge anyone, that can compete with the best of the best. And a game against Manchester United could be our final test. We've seen some memorable games against Manchester United at the Lane. If this would be a preview for the away game, I wouldn't sound so optimistic because we all know our record against Manchester United at Old Trafford is terrible. But at the Lane we've enjoyed some really great matches. The first one that springs to mind is last year when we destroyed Manchester United, when we scored 3 goals in around 6 minutes, I think. Another one is Clint's Dempsey last minute equalizer, or Sandro's amazing goal from about 30 yards out. Despite our loss against West Ham, I still think we have the edge in this one. We are in a better form. They recently lost against Arsenal, but they've played their second string team. I think it really depends on the game against Celta Vigo if Mourinho is gonna start with his best players, because if United gets eliminated from the Europa League and therefore doesn't have the guaranteed ticket for the Champions League next season, they are gonna start with their best players. They are sitting 5th in the league. Don't hate me for saying this, please, but I kind of want Manchester United to win because this will result in a 1, 2, possibly 3 second or maybe even third team players, and this definitely wouldn't hurt us. But regardless of the team that Mourinho selects, I think we have the stronger team here. We are in the better form, and even though we all know our record against top 6 clubs isn't what it could be, I still think we have the advantage here and we can win this game. As far as the formation for this game is concerned, I'd like us to continue with the formation with 4 at the back, because whenever we play teams that have pacey wingers, and Manchester United certainly do in Mkhitaryan and Martial, and we use the formation with 3 at the back, it comes back and bites us in our asses. This could be especially seen in the game against Manchester City when Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva and Leroy Sané were all over the place. And remember, before this game against Manchester City, Kyle Walker and Danny Rose were at their absolute top and they got absolutely destroyed in this game. Right now we have Ben Davies, who is not a bad player, but he's no Danny Rose. On the other side we have Kyle Walker. Regardless if the rumors about him leaving the club are true or not, they certainly seem to have an impact on his form. He's not playing at his best. He was really substandard in the game against West Ham. We also have Kieran Trippier, who has been decent whenever he's been played, and even though I trust Pochettino, I would really like to see Kieran Trippier in this game at the right back position. In the midfield role alongside Victor Wanyama, I want to see Moussa Dembele. Even though he might not be 100% ready, it was obvious how much more vulnerable we were in the midfield, how much we got exposed against West Ham when he was missing in the first half. We need him because he's the player that connects our defense and our attack. Our attacking trio will certainly remain Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen and Heung-min Son. Up top will be Harry Kane. He usually delivers in big games, so maybe we can count on him on scoring a goal, maybe two. And because this would be our last ever game at White Hart Lane, as you already know, I think players will be up for it, they will step up, they will put in a performance that White Hart Lane certainly deserves, that our fan base certainly deserves, and I'm going for a 2-0 win to us. I will see you for the match review, and till then, come on you Spurs!